G'day, this is Captainoob, but this is a bone club. Now, to get all of those obvious jokes out of our system early, yes, I call this thing the boner. Anyway, so this is a melee weapon with no legendary effects, over a pad doing 115 damage unperked, medium swing speed, which is the same as a machete, but the swing speed is a lot slower. Only with martial artists we can get it about the same swing speed as we would swing a machete, but this thing is super light. I do have some weapon reducing, weight reducing armor bits on, and obviously martial artist, but yeah, this thing's pretty damn light, coming in at under a pound under those, which is pretty damn good. So let's go ahead and upgrade this thing's damage, since there's really not a lot else to talk about except for obtaining this thing. I'll show you where to get this in a second, but first of all we'll chuck on our gladiator perks because this is a one-handed weapon, and of course we're going to chuck on a bloody mess in luck. We've also got not gunsmith, that's not going to help us at all, makeshift warrior, and of course we're going to be using our stealth unyielding sneak build here because that's a really good way of just getting a lot of damage from your melee weapons with avoiding damage yourself. As a endurance 2 we're a squishy grognak, so we kind of need that. And 212 damage, and thanks weapon cards for not showing up. That's only the tip of the iceberg. We haven't got any unyielding damage on this, no adrenal reaction, no adrenaline itself, so at 212 damage, it's not too bad. So let's get into actually finding this thing. Okay, this is going to be very, very quick so only smart people can keep up. Here I am, Pleasant Valley Station, top of the world there, White Springs for the reference there. And what you want to do is head to this structure. If I can actually jump up here, you'll find these two bunk beds tucked away in here, and the Boner Club will be right there. That's all you need to do to actually get this thing. So now I have two. Is this one different? It is different. It's not over a pad, but it looks like it's got the same attachments. Would you believe this one has attachments? I wouldn't have believed that. Okay, attachment time, and just to get rid of that one that I picked up before, never mind, I pressed the wrong button. I'm just going to leave that because I can't be bothered learning the controls properly. So there's no upgrade, and then there's upgrade with targets bleed. I don't know, I guess it has something to do with those crystals. I guess they're ultrasight crystals. Are we whacking people with a scorch beast bone? I've got no clue, but our targets are going to be bleeding, and that's going to give us more damage, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so here we are, about to bone the super mutants, and let's apply ourselves some good old buffs. So there's that, and I think I've got a fury on me, don't I? Maybe I don't. Oh wait, there's some. Well, I could do that. I guess we could simulate yeah, twisted bones from that, because I ain't getting that. I ain't getting that mutation. It makes my guns hit not as hard, you know? Or it reduces my guns accuracy. I demand versatility in my builds. So now we're just whacking these dudes like that, and we got ourselves into a spot of danger, but that's okay. Oh, there's some goo piles here. Looks like we'll miss out on a couple of super mutant kills, but there'll be plenty to come, so that's okay. So as you might reasonably assume, this thing, it's not really hitting as fast, and it doesn't seem like martial artist does have any effect on it, but believe me, it's even slower when you don't have martial artist. I think since it's only getting a little bit faster, that low swing speed that it has, you know, to start off is going to it's not going to swing as fast because it's got a lower swing speed to multiply off, is what I'm getting at. Alright, so now we can take out these blokes. That one's got a missile launcher. You know what, I'm a little bit worried when I see a dude with a missile launcher because they can one-shot me, especially when I'm at low health. It's an assassin's thing. Well, that's alright, I will bring that into survival, except they'll never play survival. I played that, I got Soul Survivor, it was terrible, but I've got it. I don't have to play survival for another week. Maybe I might do some PvP in survival when I finally get around to making a video on that, but I think we're about done here. Yes, I am, and that'll obviously be at damage plus 60% from our friend Adrenaline, and 433 damage for a thing that swings pretty fast. No legendary effects either, so you can imagine what like a bloodied swing speed one would be. That would be pretty scary. Although having a bloodied bone probably means that you've mistimed something, yes. Okay, so coming around to these super mutants now. Just give them a big old whack, and I played melee again in Fallout 4. I went and made like a rad-powered unyielding character, or not character, I just used Iris because she loves her rads, but yeah, I was messing around with that, and I did notice how much better the melee controls are in Fallout 76. The fact that you can still move around as normal, without all of the bullshit where you'd stop because the animations demanded of you, it's so much better that way. I like how they did change the controls. They're a little bit unresponsive. I think that's just a PC control thing because they were worse back in Fallout 4, but for what it's worth, I'm glad that they helped out a little bit. And also, a lot of these super mutants aren't spawning. A lot of these are just, they're just, I think there's a dog there. Some of them are just spawning as goo piles, which is really fucking annoying. Someone come in here with maybe a Gatling plasma gun, probably a Gatling plasma. Nobody uses plasma guns, but yeah, fuck off. Don't block my shit. Alright, there's another one there. We keep ourselves in caution so we can easily score a bit more damage on him. He didn't have an automatic weapon, but it's good to, you know, one-shot them regardless. Oh, come on, game. That was some bullshit. See, the thing about VATS is that if a single inch of them is blocked, maybe they're, like, clipping through a wall. If they're blocked in any way by any geometry whatsoever, you can't hit them in VATS. I was basically... Oh, that's a good drop. Please be explosive. Please be explosive. Please be explosive. Well, beggars can't be choosers. But still... yes, having those guys just there and clipping through walls, it's not good. That's really fucking annoying because you can't hit them in VATS, even though if you were to exit VATS, you'd be able to hit them. We'll just keep continuing. That was a thing that I found in it's level 35 Furious Handmade, so yeah, it's definitely going to my it's definitely going to my support character if I'm, you know, can be asked transferring that. And yep, no more super mutants in here. I guess we go on to the hell room at this point. Alright, this is where it ramps up a little bit. And there you go, there's that thing again where VATS can't kill stuff if they're obscured by something, which means if they're clipping through shit, like I said before, you can't get them. So it's really fucking annoying. Also, how did I miss that? That's annoying. Just probably poor aim on my part. And we'll keep on stealth hitting those guys. Although when they see me and they've got a super sledge in their hands, that's when I panic a bit because they block and then they hit you. You take steps out of their way so they can't possibly hit you, but netcode means they do hit you. It's fucking annoying. There's a lot of disconnects between, like, when you are hit or when you should or shouldn't be hit in this, because if a super mutant bashes you, right, and you step right back as he's going through his bash animation, once he completes that animation and you ought to be hit by him if you were in range, he'll still whack you, which is annoying. I don't like this game sometimes. Also, I pressed the wrong button, it made me walk. Alright, where did you run, mate? You decided to run right off. And also, that was a block animation, yet I killed him anyway. I guess I punched through all of his blockingness. And are we done here? Yes, we are. So, not a huge turnout by those super mutants. I guess it's because most of them spawned as fucking goo piles, like that one. Yeah, there's a lot of dumb bugs in this game. I haven't had a very good day with Fallout 76 today. I had this, fight with the sheep squatch and my fucking bloodied things weren't working. None of the damage was working, and now this is just adding to it. But, yep, for what it's worth, we did pretty well with our bone club. We'll move on to some ghoulies. Hopefully they spawn. Okay, let's get some ghouls killed, shall we? And this door's gonna close on me if I open it, isn't it? Although it's probably best to check whether these ghouls are actually in here. Doesn't look like it. Maybe they're invisible. Stupid glitchy doors. Well, there's the first ghoul in caution now, and hopefully many other ghouls decide to spawn. Let's have a look. Yep, okay, they're here. I jumped the gun a little bit before the ghouls loaded in, which, they should be loaded in with, the game and everything else, but whatever. So now we've got Reavers. Great spawns, game. Great spawns, but we'll continue regardless. If we can one-shot the gangrenous ones, then I'm pretty sure we can one-shot the charred boys. And like before, we're just going to be sneaking around. Wow, I've been really screwed over when it comes to spawns this video. What's over there? Just a gangrenous. Hopefully we've got some tough charred fella. for us to kill. I don't know why we didn't hit that guy the first time round, but maybe he blocked us. Ah, load a glowing one. Yep, well, if we can one-shot him, we can definitely one-shot the charred guys, that's for sure. But yep, just ninjaing, stealth killing all of the ghouls is a very, very effective tactic, obviously. Not being swarmed by these guys and hit by them all, especially when you get glowing pustules like that. That's when it gets a little bit dangerous. That was a legendary. Too bad he was an underleveled, it was going to give me shit. Okay, thanks, lag. What did you have for me? No, thank you. Alright, there's another one who just magically appeared there, so we gotta go kick his ass. There we go. See, when it comes to these situations, sure, you might be able to pull yourself out of a big old crowd control situation if your weapon's good, but a lot of the ability to avoid those situations, or the ability to avoid those situations, is actually one that is very useful. Speaking of useful, I wonder if this will be useful against the sheep squatch, because someone's starting that event, so might as well see what that's all about. But I do think we are done here almost. Just gotta check out the last couple of ghoulies, and that'll be a level up in a couple of kills. Unfortunate we weren't able to get top tier spawns from this, but there's a level up, which means we've lost damage anyway, but we're taking on lower level dudes anyway. And if there was any troubleshooters pieces going in there, I probably would have been delighted to pick those up. But yep, there we go, against the ghouls, no single problems whatsoever. Right, let's see what's happening over here. I don't see any robots around. Nobody's activated any pylons yet. Let's see if I can actually do damage this time. Okay, I can. That's some good news. And you're a Colonel Gutsy, you're dangerous, so I'm gonna kill you. And what I'm going to do now is dodge that. And don't worry, this over-encumberdness is only a fault of mine. I picked up something I shouldn't have, didn't dump the scrap that I needed to dump. Alright, so that's 2 conduits on me. My squishy Grognak build, eye bombs. You know what? Those are like the last things I want to hit. Alright, where is this sheep squatch, by the way? There he is. Let's just whack him with a... Fuck this event. Okay, so we're in the fight now, and I was lagging hard before, but now we've got supremely good internet. So, oh yeah, take that, sheep squatch. Yeah, fuck this event. Yeah, this is not the weapon for any sheep squatch event, is it? But I'm going to try it anyway. I'm just going to keep on hitting him. He's going to turn around and bash me and everything, but yeah. Maybe I should put blocker on. Sacrifice a little bit of my damage for something else. Someone's chasing him around with what I assume is a handy buzz blade. That's useful. That's actually a good idea. Oh my god, that's really fucking annoying. I just want to crit, hold down the crit button, but then I fucking get into a trade menu. Please make that a different button, Bethesda. Oh, he's vulnerable again. I'm gonna get so much damage on him this time that you'd... Yeah, look at all that. Oh god, he's gonna death laser me. This is such a stupid idea. You know what? I think... Oh, hang on. We're on again. I'm gonna... Oh god. Well, we did it. And then he explodes because he's a legendary robot. Well, that was my first kill on it, and honestly, was that worth it? I don't think it was worth it. And to add insult to injury, I just get a 1-star from him. You know what? For the effort that I did put into that kill, it was probably what I deserved. Okay, now we're back to our regularly scheduled programming, and now it's time to kill Swan. Look at him just fucking sitting there in a T-pose. Oh man, you could really feel what this thing is capable of doing without those sneak attack criticals. You know, I really would have expected him to hit hard. Oh, there's the hit. He got the hit in finally. Don't let this be the first death against Swan. It was the first death against Swan. Fuck it, I'm beyond caring at this point. Let's just try that again. And we'll watch our detection bars, because if we go straight into danger, then I know something's up. Not as stealthy as we were 5 minutes ago, weirdly enough. But yep, there's Swan dead. We got a little more sneak attack crits that time. So basically, sneak attack crit or die with this thing, and I'll have that stuff back. Thank you very much. Alright, so that was that. Let's move on to some crabs. Okay, time to get started on the crabs after a server jump later. There was a nuke going on and these crabs were gone. So I'm guessing someone who got bored after the nukes come and kill these crabs instead of fighting more bats. I don't know. So in terms of doing damage against your day-to-day mobs, this thing's got you covered, but anything that's, you know, really super strong that you can't exactly destroy with sneak attack criticals, you're basically fucked. There's not a whole lot going for it with this weapon. There's not a whole lot of benefits with this. Of course, it's easy to get. Repairing this is just bones, by the way. You can find those on Super Mutants all the time, so in terms of how easy it is to run, it does pretty good, I suppose. That's the stuff right there. Take that, Queenie. Basically, it's sneak attack crit or die when it comes to, you know, high tier enemies with this thing. And obviously a little bit of unyielding helps, a little bit of adrenal reaction too. Those stack together all very well. And of course, looking at our damage once more at 60%, 442. Alright, we'll take that momentum and we'll kill a bat with this. Alrighty, Scorched Beast in sight, and I believe Super Mutants attacking it. Let's get stuck into them. Firstly, we're going to kill these Super Mutants, because if they're aggroing the bat, that means I'm not going to get sneak attack criticals from it. Now, I did hear an automatic assault rifle go off, so there's bound to be more around. When there's one Super Mutant, you can basically guarantee that there's going to be more. Okay, it was an automatic pipe gun. And we've also got Enforcer like usual, so we're just going to run up nice and close to this lad and see what we can do. Yep, there's some more Super Mutants there. Take these fuckers out of the picture quickly. Alright, looks like he's going to land anyway, is he? Yes, he is. Well, that's useful. We'll switch back over to our stick. And there goes the Scorched Beast right there. And once again, looking at that damage reference, we're only getting a 2 times damage multiplier, so yeah, nearly 600 damage with this, plus 40 that. So we could have gone better there if we killed that guy, but I think that gives you an idea of what the Bone Club is capable of. So now that the gameplay is all showed off, everything's said and done, you're probably wondering whether I recommend this thing. Well, you know where to get this thing. Thank you for watching, guys.